So it comes in this box. If you don't get the subscription, I got this box from Amazon. I ordered it. I swear, everybody wants to interrupt me. Hey guys, and I am back. I just finished filming a Vogue Beauty Secret lookalike video. I did Rico Nasty's Galactic highlighter look, and I took off most of the highlighter because it was really purple. Like, I looked ashy. I don't know. If you guys want to check that video out, it should be up probably after this one, so you can see how I got this look minus the highlighter. I really love those Vogue videos. Like, the celebrities, you can see how they do their everyday look. And like, I watched Doja Cat, I watched Janae Janae's video. There's a couple other people that I watched too, but they're just fun to recreate. So I think I'm gonna do one more. Anyway, this video that we're here to watch today. So, if you know me or a couple of my friends, I actually talked about this before, but I've tried a new and improved. It's not really new. It's new to me. It might be new to a few of you if you haven't already seen it. There's like 5 million reviews on YouTube. And that was what really got me into wanting to try, because I'm one of those girls that doesn't have a heavy period, but I feel like I have a medium one. So I tried so many different things. And I really like the menstrual disc. Like, I haven't tried the cup, the Diva cup. I feel like that's just, I don't know, more messy. But I tried the Flex disc. So I want to just talk about my take on it. And I think that everybody should try it. Like, at the end of my first time using it, my first cycle, I was in love. I'm not gonna lie, it takes relaxation. You have to be calm and relaxed and comfortable with your body to use it. But there's so many benefits to using this, and it lasts for 12 hours. Like, 12 hours, I don't have to worry about it. So I'm gonna just talk about really quick what it looks like. I also tried the soft disc too, just to give you guys a comparison. But in this video, I'm gonna be showing the Flex disc. So this is the box it comes in. If you don't do the subscription, I think if you do the subscription, they have like a monthly subscription. Let's try this again. So if you don't get the subscription, it comes in this box. I think the subscription box is like a lot bigger. It's like a black box. It looks really official, but this is the kind that you could get at your local drugstore, like Target, Walmart, etc. And the box is really cute. Again, it comes with 12 discs. This is what it looks like. And yeah, so let's just get right into it, right? So, pros and cons. Obviously, for me, like, I was wearing pads for mainly like through high school. I didn't start wearing tampons until I was like 18 or 19. I just didn't feel comfortable with it. So for the past like 10 years, I've been wearing tampons, and I like the little compact ones. But the disc is really discreet. Like, the packaging, it looks like, I don't know, it's like a panty liner pack for the most part, but it just comes in black or purple. And they do have little baggies that you can put the used disc in, like when you finish. But for me, when I was doing the soft disc, I saved the wrapper, and then I would just dispose of it in the same wrapper that it came out of. You know, trying to save the planet here, right? So this is what the disc looks like right out of the wrapper, and it has like this mesh little baggie. I'm gonna insert more videos for you so you can kind of see up close like what it looks like. But it's not necessarily just plastic. It has like this little, almost like woven plastic in that catches everything, right? So you look at this and you think, okay, this looks like it can't catch anything. But you can see in the videos like how much it really catches. And you think that you bleed so much, but we really don't. I've never filled this whole thing up, not even like a quarter of the way, maybe in the bottom, if anything. So it's really sleek and simple. It doesn't look like it's doing a lot. And to think like, I'm gonna put this whole thing in my vagina. One, you need to be comfortable doing that. but it's really, really simple. Like, I swear to you guys. So you open it, it comes like that. You want to make sure like the little plastic ring on the bottom is on the bottom of the cup, if that makes sense. And the black part is on the top. So if you see it in your hand, you can kind of see what I mean. Like, it's like a little plastic, like they secure the bag to the ring. So that needs to be on the bottom. And you're literally just pinching it like this in half, like to a little infinity symbol. And that's how you insert it.
So you're going to start using Flex by washing your hands and sitting on the toilet. You're then going to pinch Flex in half so it's thinner than a tampon. And you're going to insert Flex into the vaginal canal. Now, when you feel the edge sticking out, you're going to use your finger to continue pushing it back and down toward the cervix, not up like a tampon. And you should feel Flex kind of pop into place, but just to be sure, use your finger to make sure that the edge is popped up underneath the pubic bone. And that's what creates the leak-free seal. Now, Flex doesn't sit inside the vaginal canal. It sits inside a space called the vaginal fornix. And this is actually a space that every woman has inside of her body. And Flex was designed to fit over 95% of women.
You can see, but if you don't watch the video, they come with an instruction guide, just fairly simple. I think that one of the cons to using something like this is just comfortability, like not what it feels like inside of you, but just inserting it. Like that whole process of inserting and removing is what is gonna take some time. All right, so like I said, I use this for already 3 cycles. Like this is going on my 3rd cycle of using it. I started using it sometime last year, and the first cycle, I'm not gonna lie, like I stopped using it midway and I started using tampon just because I didn't feel like I was putting it in correctly, like all the way back to the pubic bone. So I would still wear a liner or something. And then when it came time at work, like you never need to change it at work unless you're a nurse or something and you're working 12 hours. But for the most part, you can wear your full day of work and then you can come home and take it out, right? So what I did my first 2 cycles is I would still carry like a tampon or pad with me just in case I felt uncomfortable. But then I was like, am I about to take this out at work? Because it's like a whole process. So removing is one of the cons. Insertion and removal, because you have to be comfortable. When you're removing it, you need to be in a position where either you have your leg up on the wall or you're seated over the toilet. That way you have less mess. I did watch some videos where some girls said that they removed it in the shower. And I did try that probably the first cycle too. That just was like too much. I felt like the water was running, like it was too much going on for me. So I felt the most calm and relaxed seated position on the toilet. And literally you're just gonna put your finger in the same way. I actually use my middle finger and I pulled it out that way. But there's a lot of different ways and you'll find which one is comfortable for you once you try it.
So Flex will collect menstrual fluid for up to 12 hours. When you're ready to remove Flex, you're going to wash your hands and sit on the toilet. Insert 1 finger into the vaginal canal and hook it around the edge. You're going to pull straight out, keeping it parallel to the floor so that the menses stay in the catch. And it should kind of stick to the divots in the catch so that it does not spill over. You're going to place Flex in the wrapper and throw it in the trash. And it's that easy.
Comparing to a tampon and a pad. So for me, I compared it to, I guess, like a tampon because I'm used to using super or regular tampons, right? With this, you're just using one the whole time. I would not recommend it if you're very light. Like if you're very light and you use like light tampons for most of your cycle, then I'll probably just stick with that. But as far as like health-wise, this is way better. It's made without BPA, it's hypoallergenic, and it's medical grade polymer. So that's what that plastic is. It's polymer. I said like a mesh bag, but it's really just polymer. So it's like a medical grade plastic. So it won't harm your body or anything like that. Disposable, single use. So like I said, you can save the bag and just recycle it and put it back in there. But Flex does sell disposable mini bags. So like if you're on the go and I don't know, you're at a restaurant and you feel like you want to take it out right then, it comes in a little bag, so it's less mess for wherever you are. It's not linked to TSS, which is what tampons are linked to, toxic shock syndrome. So this is not gonna disrupt your natural pH of your body. Sometimes tampons could give you like irritation or dryness. Like I said, if you're not like bleeding that much and you put a tampon in still, you'll feel that. With this, I've used this on my lightest days and I didn't feel that. And it's really, you don't really even need it. So comfortability reduces dryness and irritation, and it reduces cramps for some people. Let's see, when I used it, I don't really cramp that bad, only the first day, but I didn't really feel as much cramps as usual, just the initial day when I knew my period was coming. So that's most of the pros to it. Obviously, you don't have to carry around all the stuff with you in your bag, like tons of tampons and pads. It's very, very discreet. You could carry two and you won't even need them. Carry two, even in a little like clutch purse, and nobody would know the difference. So what else? And then one of the actual other pros, besides the fact that you could sleep in it, you could exercise, obviously. You can even go swimming, just like with a tampon, but this is mess-free period sex. So you could actually have sex with this device, this disc inside of you. Because of the positioning of it, it doesn't disrupt sex, but from experience, like your partner will feel it. But yeah, nothing comes out. Like there's no blood or anything else that comes out at the end. I would recommend taking it out after, just an experience. Like you don't want to leave that in and then you have all these other juices. That's just too much. Like take it out, take a shower, and put a new one in if you're going to do all that. And it has a capacity of 3 super tampons. So even the heaviest cycle girls, women, could use this. So this is the little book that comes with it. It says Flex on the front, a little instruction guide. So it just pretty much shows you how to insert and how to remove, which is like the hardest pieces of it. And I'm gonna insert, like I said, a video or clips that really helped me, but it's pretty like self-explanatory. You just have to make sure you're putting the bottom towards the bottom, and when you insert it, you have to make sure that you're in the most comfortable position. Otherwise, it's a mess, because it's gonna take you a few tries. Like for my first 2 times I tried it, it took me like 30 minutes to take it out. Like it really took me 30 minutes, and then I figured out which finger works for me, which finger doesn't, like what's the most comfortable position for me to be in. And I got it out with my middle finger is like the one that can take it out. And you can also like press down, like bear down as if you're using the bathroom to push it down too. That helps. That definitely helps. All right, so I would just say I would recommend trying it if you haven't already. It's a lifesaver. I'm so glad that I took the leap of faith and just tried this instead of sticking to tampons and pads forever. And it's 2020. Like, damn, step your game up. You need to be walking around with pads and tampons in your bag with diapers. Like, who wants to smell like that? That's another thing that it helps with too, like that menstrual smell. There's no smell with this. So usually, like if you remove a tampon or if you wear a pad, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That smell that we have around that time, you won't have that with this. It's not sitting there all day. Obviously, the ring will have that smell, but you won't, if that makes sense. So when you use the restroom or anything like that. That's pretty much it. Like I said, I would recommend it. It is perfect for those people that like to work out and do other things when they're on their period and feel like they can't because they're wearing a diaper for 4 or 5 days. Also, so when you're full, when you feel like want to spend like 8 hours, for me, like 8 hours was my limit when I first started trying it. Unlike a tampon, it's not going to tell you when it's full. So you just have to make sure you keep track of how long you've been wearing it, right? You pretty much just pick your time of day, like if you want to do. It does help with cramps. It's not for like it doesn't help with cramps for everyone, but my experience, it did help me. So yeah, I would recommend it. Flex, if you don't want to start with this, like this was $12.99. I think the soft disc is the same price, but the soft disc, the ring is just a little bit thick. Yeah, a little bit thicker, and it's pink. This one is supposed to be thinner and a little bit longer. So that lock that you need to seal, like, I don't insert it this way, but that lock, that seal, like, will be even more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it will lock better with this against your pubic bone and your cervix, like that little space right there. So I would recommend trying Flex before you try Softest. Not to say Softest wasn't great for me, but now I'm on to Flex. Again, they have a monthly subscription service, so I would recommend that. You only have to get a box every 2 cycles. So you save money. So you're thinking $12. If you're already paying like $7 for your box of tampons, this is going to last you for at least 2 cycles because it comes with 12 discs. Every 12 hours, you change it, okay? All right, guys, so that is pretty much it for my girl talk for today. I hope you guys are still staying safe. Quarantine life. I don't know how long it's going to go for, but might make the best of it while we are home. If you can, I would say try this on Amazon first. You're probably going to get the best price instead of going straight to the Flex website. Or try the Softest if that's what you want to do, right? And I'll see you on my next video.